Well, just to our north.
More flooding.
Now we're talking about Chattanooga, Tennessee. Look at that flooding there. Of course, so you can see those cars overrun in those parking lots. Also, some cars even stalled in the middle of the streets because that water just rose up so quickly around them. Parts of Chattanooga got about 2 inches of rain in just 1 hour's time yesterday. That definitely can cause some flooding quickly.
Luckily, we didn't have too much flood damage. I didn't see too much flood damage from yesterday.
Right.
We did have some video, though, that was showing the water really ponding quickly.
I was telling you, I drove down Montesano, what we call the backside of the mountain, to get coffee yesterday morning. And to see how much water was rushing down the backside of that mountain, that's when I realized just how much rain was falling in that time.
So we're fortunate for the rain. Are we concerned with any more flooding today, Carson?
I'm not as concerned today, guys, as I was yesterday. And the big reason why that cold front we've been talking about all week, it's getting closer in North Alabama today. So it's going to give an extra push to any storms that do develop later on. So that should help limit our flooding concerns. But let's go back to that heavy rain we saw yesterday morning. These are rainfall estimates by our 3 radars in the Shoals, Decatur, and Guntersville. I picked out a few spots of interest, notably Scottsboro, the northern half of Huntsville, out towards Rogersville, Moulton as well. Those areas, according to our radars, saw upwards of 3 to 4 inches of rain. And keep in mind, a lot of that rain was during the morning drive. That's why we had so much ponding. We had all kinds of flash flood warnings issued yesterday morning. But again, I'm not expecting to see much in the way of flooding later on today. Obviously, all this rain has helped us with our drought conditions. This is the U.S. Drought Monitor from last week. We'll get a new update later on this morning. It looks as though we'll see some improvements, hopefully, given all the rain we've seen recently. But you notice a lot of it still in that abnormally dry or moderate drought category. So right on the edge of going into a drought. But again, given how much rain we've seen in the last 7 days, I do expect to see some improvements with our drought conditions. And again, we'll get an update on that later this morning. Right now at 6:17 on the Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network. Still watching that one shower down in Marion County, but it continues to weaken. Otherwise, we're all dry as you head out the door. Highest rain chances today are this afternoon. It's a 50-50 shot starting around 3 o'clock today with us through the early evening hours. We could have a few showers this morning, though. Our forecast highs, thanks to those clouds and those storms, in the upper 80s today. Here's future radar, 9 a.m. A few of those hit and miss showers around. Nothing nearly as heavy as what we saw yesterday morning, but we'll have the chance for more of those heavy downpours this afternoon. They're 6 o'clock this evening. And once the cold front arrives in North Alabama late tonight, heading into Friday morning, we will finally dry things out. Can't rule out a stray shower in our far southern communities by 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, but it's only a 10% chance. For nearly all of us tomorrow, we'll have a good bit of sunshine, a few clouds around as well, and those high temperatures warm but comfortable thanks to that lack of humidity, right around 90. We'll see another 1/10 to maybe 1/4 inch of rain today. So yes, we could have more heavy downpours, but we're not expecting the flooding today. There's your weekend forecast. Looks great for August standards. 90 on Saturday, 92 Sunday. Still warm, not humid. Look at those overnight lows. Here in the city, I think we'll be in the mid-60s, but some of you in the higher elevations could wind up in the 50s for the first time in a few months, especially by Saturday morning. Just kind of that small taste of fall, if you will, which is a good reminder that we are now 6 weeks away from the first day of fall. That comes your way this year on Thursday, September 22nd, and it'll be here before we know it. 7-day forecast keeps those highs in the upper 80s to lower 90s. We're going to start to dry things out. That humidity is back on Monday, which means a chance for a few afternoon pop-ups all of next week.